Hi, I am Liam O'Donnell, the writer-director of Beyond Skyline.
I'm Matthew Chausse, the producer of Beyond Skyline. The script takes place in Laos, in Southeast Asia, so when we started looking at places to shoot, we were recommended to look into Malaysia, and when we flew into Singapore, our local producer, Infinite Frameworks, also had a studio in Batam, and they said, why don't you come to Batam and look at our facility and then, make a decision then. And when we started talking about the script, Mike Willon, our producer, who also was from Jakarta, said, every single one of your locations you'll be able to find around Jakarta. So, and then we flew and we were like, we were only going to come to Indonesia for 2 weeks, and we ended up staying for 3 months because everything we wanted was here. Oh yeah, cool. We're very familiar.
Yeah, I mean, I was, when the raid came out, I remember reading reviews from Marantau and being interested and seeing that on Netflix. But then when the raid came out, I was in the theaters to see that. The first weekend it was available at ArcLight Hollywood. So I was a huge fan of them. Bought the Blu-rays for everything, and it's still even when we first thought about them being cast in it, we didn't really think that it would be martial arts. We just wanted them because they're great actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite one is when he goes. Well, I mean, that was kind of it. I can't actually do martial arts.
Yeah, we're not martial artists. We're just fans.
I'm just a fanboy. I'm just a boule fanboy.
Only in my dreams.
Yeah, I think we're sort of the only one that kind of mixes so many different genres together and really goes for broke. Like before Iko and Yayan got involved, it still was very ambitious. It's always been an ambitious movie, but once they come in, it becomes like a disaster movie, kind of an escape from an alien ship movie, to then Apocalypse Now with aliens, and then adding in an element of the raid. So I wanted to build costumes this time. The first movie we just had a little bit of this creature, and it was all CG. And it was important to me that we have something in camera for the actors to interact with, because it's in a lot more scenes. And I just love practical costumes anyway. I love movies like Predator and the first Terminator, and anything time you have that kind of classic creature effects. It's actually even dumber. It's the same day as Star Wars. It was one of those things where I was like, come on, you got to be kidding me. Why? But it's explained that it's a different thing where we're not on a wide release, where you're not going to see our box office like pitted head to head against that. We're in a limited release, so it's really more about people getting to see it in the theaters that want to, and kind of servicing our hardcore fans in the cities. But it's mainly a digital release and a VOD release. There's no challenge with directing Indonesian actors. It's like, so much of, I felt like because I got to know them and work with them beforehand, that the roles were very much tailored to who they were and what their strengths were. Yan Yan's character is a little bit more of just a strong, silent type who's got a lot of rage inside of him that needs to get unleashed, and he can obviously play that very well. Iko is a character who has a very tough and hardened exterior, but there's actually some sweetness and nobility inside him, and he makes the right decisions when it counts. So I felt like we just got to know them and tailored the roles to them, and let them do what they do best. Well, it's kind of like what we were talking about before. We just try to make the best movie that we possibly can. For us, it's a very unique situation because of the first film, and we wanted to do something so different. So for us, this is kind of more about, you know, establishing a new tone and kind of creating a new type of action adventure type films that we would like to keep making, you know, for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
He's better than me.
No.
He's better than me.
I'm gonna work on it. But no.
Yeah.
All I know is like
Pagi, lagi,
like bagus, and like and makan, and like. I mean, for me, so the second day we were shooting, we were in these rice paddies up in I don't know, we were probably like 30 kilometers south of Georgia.
Sri Gata waterfall.
Yep. And we went above, and you know, we're in the grass this high, and you know, everybody's like, don't worry, you know, everybody work. So we come home, and I'm full of mud, and I'm taking off my shoes, and I put the TV on, and I'm watching a documentary, and it's about a cobra going through a rice paddy, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know, just that's funny. And when the National Geographic zoomed into where on the earth it was right in Jakarta, in that area. And I'm just thinking to myself, I was like, oh, that was me today, we're over there. And so that was probably the only strangest thing that happened. Ooh.
We love chili crab.
But
we just did that last night. We love steamed grouper.
Steamed fish, chumi, grilled chumi. Oh, I mean.
If you can't tell, we love individual people. I mean, we, you know, just getting to go to the premiere the other night with a lot of our cast and crew, and seeing people that you haven't seen in, you know, a year or so, and giving them a hug and saying I love you, and just like, it's real, you know, it's natural. So, you know, it's one of the reasons why we're back here, because we've worked with crews all around the world, and we don't get the support, like the type of like uncynical friendship and support, and that you don't get that anywhere else that you can get in Indonesia.
Yeah, very caring, honest, you know, and funny.